Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another one of my Wargaming channel updates. There's going to be a lot of things going on in 2018 I wanted to share with you guys, and a lot of stuff happened in 2017 that I wanted to share with you guys. But let's talk about what's been going on recently with my channel. I've been streaming a lot of Star Citizen ever since 3.0 came out in the middle of December. I've been cranking out 3.0 PTU, that's the public test universe videos. I've been doing about 1 or 2 hours a day streaming that. I've also been playing a little War Thunder and some MechWarrior Online. Actually, I've re-logged back into MechWarrior Online, pulled up my mechs, going through and checking out all the changes. MechWarrior Online, I'm enjoying that, as well as War Thunder, as well as the 3.0 PTU. Now, right before Christmas, the 3.0 went live to the world. So if you're a backer with Star Citizen, you can actually play in 3.0. So I've been enjoying that, experiencing the bugs and all that. That's okay. Okay, what else am I doing on my channel? Well, I got a new microphone. As you can hear right now, I'm using the Yeti. I don't know if I can get it up on camera. Nope. Okay, it's tied down to the ground, so no. Okay, so I have a Yeti on the desk, and I'll be using that going forward, making all my channel videos. I made a video just recently on key bindings, for how to change your key bindings and why I changed my certain key bindings to what they are. What else? What other kind of like videos have I been doing? Not really that much. I've just been doing a lot of streaming. Not really making videos, just, I mean, I upload them to YouTube and to Twitch. That's another thing. I am actively using Restream, which is a service you can use to stream to multiple services, and one of them is Twitch and the other is YouTube. So I'm streaming to both. And I have what's called Restream Chat, so that if you talk with me or chat with me on the chat, and either one, Twitch or YouTube, I'll see it on my Restream Chat and I can comment to you. I can even type back on there, but usually that's all tabbing because I'm in a game. Usually. Okay. What do I have planned? Okay, 2018. 2017. Okay. In 2017, we did the bolt action tutorials, right? We did the Hail Caesar tutorials, that whole series of tutorials for bolt action and Hail Caesar miniature games. I painted up a bunch of Germans and American paratroopers for bolt action. For Hail Caesar, I painted up a bunch of Germans and Romans. So going forward, I'm going to do some more Germans, maybe some Fallschirmjägers. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do, some Fallschirmjägers. But I need to get some more Americans, because I use a series of scenario books called Campaign, Skirmish Campaigns. It's called Skirmish Campaigns, and they have the scenarios in there. And it seems like every scenario I pick, I do not have the required number of figures. I'm like short, always short about a squad or two of figures. So what I need to do is build up my American and my German armies, give each one about 2 more squads, and they should be good. Also, we're going to be going to Nashville in May 20th-ish area, the Memorial Day weekend. I'll have to look it up. But Nashville always has a gaming convention there called NashCon. And we'll probably run a game or two there. Or we'll just go and enjoy and play. And we'll get a hotel room and chill out for a weekend. That's going to be in May. So I think it's May. And so we're going to I want to get set up to run maybe a bolt action game down there. Now, I'm not going to set up any campaign or anything like that. It's just going to be a game with some people playing, pushing figures, rolling dice. That's it. That's all it's going to be. But that tells me that if I want to host a game, I'm going to have enough figures to give everybody some figures. to play with. Okay, so I could do that with my Hail Caesar game. I could fill up my Romans and fill up my Germans and I could have 3 players per side and maybe a 4th, and they could and do some scenarios like that. But I want to do bolt action. I don't want to do Hail Caesar in that regard. So so I need to build some more terrain. I need to get a full table set up with some buildings, some trees. I don't know what scenario I'm going to do, but that's the plan. We're going to do maybe a D-Day or a Battle of the Bulge style scenario. Probably a Battle of the Bulge style scenario with the snow and all that. Oh, I saw the flicker on my screen, so I got to tell you about this. I have a new webcam. It is the 922. Beep! Right there. And that's what we're using to record my lovely face. Okay, so now there's some figures I've got. I'm going to get up, I thought when I was building my German army, I thought I had every box out and every figure out, assembled and primed, and I thought I was painting everything. But apparently I wasn't. There's like another 43 figures in here. I didn't count them, but there's another box of miniatures, these Germans. So now I can finish these and just add them, or I could put them on my shelf and wait. And I think that's what I'm going to do with these guys. I think I'm done painting Germans right now. I'm kind of tired of that. I painted like 200 German figures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this away, right? And so we're not going to paint these German tribesmen. Okay, not going to happen. I do have, as you all know if you follow my channel, you know that I've got these French line infantry, right? I've got this French line infantry from Warlord because what I want to do is transition all of my games, and you probably know this if you've been watching my channel. I want to transition all of my games to 25, 28 millimeter. I want to get away from the 15, the micros, the 20s. I want to get, I've been selling everything that I own pretty much. I've been selling everything that's micro armor, 15 millimeter or 20 millimeter. I've been selling all of that on eBay, and that's what's financing me to reinvest in these miniatures. So it's basically like I'm exchanging them, but I still have some micro armor I still have to sell because I pretty much sold almost all my 20s. I've still got a few buildings and some terrain that I'm going to sell, and some tanks. I still have some 20 millimeter tanks I'm going to sell, and then I've got some. I don't think I've got any 15 millimeters. Well, I do. I've got a few 15 millimeter things that left. I'm going to sell, and then I have this. I have a whole. See these white shelves right here? That's going. I've got my American War of Independence down at the bottom, and I've got some bolt action stuff in the middle, and then I've got some Hail Caesar stuff at the top. But once I get all my stuff sold, I'm going to have shelf space to put all the stuff on the shelves. But I have the entire order of battle for Waterloo for Napoleon's battles in 15 millimeter. And I've had that for years, since 92 or something like that is when I bought all these miniatures, and I've been painting them ever since. Do I want to sell those and go with these? I do, but I'm not going to invest in any more Napoleonics. Even though I did get a cannon. I think that was American War of Independence though. Okay, but I'm not going to invest in any more of these until I put these together. I paint them. I see what they feel like and look like. I'm thinking they're going to look good. Yeah, the French always look good. And then review the rules, because the rules I'm going to use with my American War of Independence figures that I already have painted, that are already 25 millimeter, 28 millimeter. So we're going to review the rules on the channel in the next month or two. I'm going to play a few games, even if I have to do a solitaire. I'm going to try to convince my game club to play some American War of Independence, maybe next month, maybe this month. And then once we get that under my belt, then I'm going to determine if I like that game or not. Because just reading the rules, you can't really tell if you like the game or not. But if I do like that game, all of that Napoleon's Battle stuff is going to be sold. 15 millimeter armies. Man, I've got thousands of dollars worth of 15 millimeter miniatures, fully painted, ready to go, based. I think I can make a fortune on it. I mean, not a fortune, but, you know, enough to get a few regiments of Warlord miniatures. That's the plan. Okay, what else? A lot of D&D. I've been playing a lot of D&D every Wednesday night. We have a group, and we've stopped going to the local game club. I've had a little problem with them. I'm not saying that they're dicks or anything, but so we're playing here on my table. I've got my ping pong table all set up. I've got my game tomorrow night. We're going to be playing, and I do a lot of work on those figures. Like, I paint a lot of like monster figures and dragons and stuff like that. I also purchase. So, but I pretty much am all set up right now. Oh, I did see that I could get a beholder. I've been looking for a beholder forever. I can get a beholder for $5 unpainted from Knowlesner's Miniatures or whatever. Basically, they're the new pre-primed plastic figures, and they have a new line that just came out with a beholder and a fracking thingamajigger. What has it got? It's got, oh, the Umber Hulk. I've been looking for an Umber Hulk too. The beholder and the Umber Hulk, man. I've been needing an Umber Hulk for, well, it's already past when I've needed it, because I've needed it. I used some other figure to represent an Umber Hulk. Oh, and then there's another project that I might video too, because the Ogre Mock. If you're familiar with the Ogre Mock, it's in the Prince of the Apocalypse book. It's basically a giant. It's a giant earth elemental, right? And I don't have any giant earth elementals. I've got large earth elementals. I got one right here, actually. Kablamo. But I need one bigger than that. I need one like monstrous size, you know. And so what I was thinking of doing is putting together some paper mache stuff and some wire frames and some putty and some whatever, spackling or something, some actual rocks from the garden, or maybe some twigs, and stick them in there and basically make this Ogre Mock. And that's gonna be a project. I think that's gonna start soon. That's gonna be starting soon. Yep. Okay. But other than that, sorry, I've been doing a lot. I mean, a lot of eBay sales. I've been putting like 100 items on there every week. Okay, I've been selling probably 20 of them. You know, so some cash flow has been coming in. Some miniatures have been going out, and books. I've just started. I pretty much have progressed from the miniatures that I've sold to now getting rid of some of my old books. So you can see on the wall there, I've got a ton of books I'm probably never ever going to use. So why not let somebody else have an advantage and let them use it? Like I'm selling my RuneQuest 2 books on there. But I got to go out in the shed or the garage, and I need to find all those game books out there. I've got boxes and boxes of game books out there. Somebody would like to take advantage of that, I'm sure. And that'll help me just clear out my stuff. Basically, just get rid of the stuff that I don't ever plan to use again. There are some things that in my head I know I'm going to keep, like Traveler and probably Dungeons and Dragons. Boom. Everything else, gone. So we'll see. What else is on the channel? Okay, so in the future, I'm jumping around. Sorry about that. But in the future, we're going to do I'm going to paint some French line. I'm going to have to paint some German tanks and some American tanks and trucks and stuff like that. I got to get a couple of squads of Americans, and I got to get a couple of squads of Germans. I don't think I will film any of that because you've already seen all my American painting schemes and all that. But if I get a new thing, like just your generic Germans, which is what I think I'm going to do, because all I've had before are the grenadiers, which I want to get some generic blitzkrieg German, you know, field gray pants, jack boots, car 98s. That's what I want. So I'm going to get some of those guys. I might get some Fallschirmjägers. I might even get some Brits, but I'm not going to push towards the Brits. Not just yet. I mean, that's a plan. Oh, yeah. Okay. I've got this army I bought when I was in the Hail Caesar buying spree. I bought a whole army of Macedonians. So I've got a whole army of Macedonians up there. I got Greek slingers and Rhodian archers and all this stuff. Elephant, which I promised to build and I never did, in the box, sitting. I'm not going to touch Hail Caesar. I'm going to get my bolt action ready, mainly because of the convention coming up. Terrain. I need to build some more buildings. I saw that there were some really cool kits on Warlord. They have some Sarissa buildings on there, and they look pretty good. But they were Roman. There were some Roman constructed buildings. Don't think I want them. I can make my own buildings, so, and it's cheaper to make them. So I'll probably do that. Ogre Mock. Bolt action. Fleshing out my armies. Not really. Playing some American War of Independence just to see if I like the black powder rules. If I do, I'll be selling and investing. So, and I'll probably be getting rid of my 15 millimeters. All right, so that lets you know what's going on with my channel, my Wargaming status. Oh, was there something else I want to talk about? eBay sales, the buildings, terrain. Not really. That's pretty much it. Okay, I'm just thinking, you know, is there anything I missed? Webcam, got it. Microphone, got it. No, I think we're straight. All right. Well, thanks for coming out and checking out this rambling of my channel update. And I plan to do updates monthly, but sometimes I'll do them intermittently between those months or what have you. And keep your eyes open for more videos on assembly and painting. I have a tutorial. Okay, backing up. I have a tutorial line that I was planning on filming one video after another, going into a channel, into a playlist, but I only got one done. And that was the cleaning of the models, getting all the mold release off and stuff like that. I've already done that video. The next video is going to be preparing miniatures. And I might just use these because that's the next one I'm going to do. So preparing the miniatures for assembly and assembly. So it's like a preparation, assembly, and how to assemble your models, because preparation is more important. It's very important. It's not more important, but it's very important to prepare for your assembly, because you might get something wrong or miss, you know, like you're putting some figures together and you go, oh my gosh, I don't need 1,500 guys with Thompsons. I only need one, and I need everybody else with rifles. Where's my BAR guys? I didn't even glue any together. So you got to prepare your what you're going to put together first, and how to clean them, like how to clean the flash off of them, how to cut them off the sprues. If they're metal, how to get rid of the mold release, not the mold release, but the flash. If they're plastic, they have flash as well. Just all that kind of stuff. And then after that, then we'll do some assembly videos, and then after that we'll do some how do I like to prime my models. I basically want to take each step of the assembly process and condense it down into a really short video, just showing you that step, and not a whole 2-hour video of how to paint a figure. Right? Got it. All right. Well, thanks for coming out and checking out this channel release. Look for a lot of cool things coming out this year, 2018. I almost said 2017. 2018 should be really exciting. I'm even thinking, I'm thinking about recording, maybe streaming. I think I'm going to record a D&D game, right? One of my D&D games. Maybe Wednesday, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm thinking about recording a D&D game and then uploading it. Maybe with some editing, but maybe not. And then we'll get everybody's we'll get the game going. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I have to think about it. All right, guys. Catch you next time.